I know I'm going on a little early, but it is Sunday night here in the House of Sewing. And you know what? If you're having a bad day, if you're watching this on the replay, just remember, here in the House of Sewing, we'll always have a good time. I hope everybody's having a good Sunday.
It's Russell Rush on Friday, kicking with ballistics on WIMS. Yo, I got a phone call, my God, you want to okay, I said hold up. Yo, Big Dick, you trying to get money here. WIMS, Dallas Soul, Saturday, y'all.
Thursday night. Boy was high, girl fly like kite. They hold hands until next day. Boy, then let's go hit his way. Boy rolls blunt back to his boys. Erection brings bad boy joys. Boy thinks of that big fat back. Big black fat, love big black fat. Girl calls boy to send him up on Saturday. Saturday is the Saturday. It's a Saturday. It's a Saturday. Saturday is the Saturday. Saturday is the Saturday.
Once more with a wallop in the score. Smash about a riff shit and make it rock your hip. Revival of the roller boogie in a ricochet to make you think about the time we spoke fun instead of fight. But diving from a piece of metal should have done that light. Slip your butt to the fix of this mix. Toss that briefcase, it's time to let loose. Cause you work like heck to get the weekend check. So unfasten that sleeper on your neck. Connected like a vibe from the wheel to the foot. Come on everybody, do the funky output.
5 days you work, 1 whole day to play. Come on everybody, wear your roller skates today. It's Saturday, 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 it's Saturday, Saturday, it's Saturday, Saturday, it's Saturday, yeah.
Now as you pump your fists, I reminisce to a bounce rock skate low fest to impress. Hey pretty diamond, do you like the way I'm dressed? Cool, keep the faith and be my mate, cause all we need is feet. But promote the hustle cause it keeps me thin. No need to talk, Luke just walked in.
Is there a threat on stage?
Yes, man.
So kick the wham on this jam.
Oh, Mr. Sprinkler, Mr. Sprinkler. Wet me for one, Mr. Sprinkler. I'm heating high five and a day's no split. With the yawn, I trip to the dawn. Out comes the bodies following the one idea. It's clear. Rattle to the roll. Hold back up the track, grab your roller skates, y'all. And let's zip on by. Zippity doo, now let's zip on by. Feed on the weed and we're feeling high. Sun is on thick and the cheese is rolling thick. Come on, it's no time to hide. Season is twist, spinning and winning. No hack and sack, let me in. Spill on the bottom away, but it's okay. Ha, it's a Saturday. Now let's all get baked like Anita.
Watch Mr. Lawn, don't look at the Peter.
Feel on the farm, I'll feel on the.
Hey, watch that.
It's a Saturday.
Now is the time to act the fool tonight. Forget about your worries and you will be alright. It's Saturday, Saturday.
Oof. Hello.
You changed it all up.
Welcome to my so-called life. It is definitely Sunday. Hello to everybody in the chat. Let me click on the chat. Yay. Hello. Great to see you, Candace. Great to see you, Tammy, Pam. Great to see you as always. Yay. I am so grateful. Katie Krabs. Great to see you. Janet Johnson. Hello from Greensboro, North Carolina. Well, hello to you from
North
Southern
Carolina.
California. It was 75 degrees today.
Rub it in. It's okay. We're gonna have snow on Saturday.
I felt guilty because I was driving with the air conditioner on, and I was like, I don't know if I should tell people about this because I'm driving.
Oh, please
And
do.
I did anyways. Yay, butterfly. Hello, so Terry. Yay. You know, I watch a lot of roller skate videos. Terry, it's just random stuff that pops up on YouTube. Random stuff. No, I didn't switch it up. I just let it run longer.
Oh.
I made it long on purpose because back when no one would stream with me, or no one was here, I should say. I had to turn on all my stuff, you
Mm.
know. So I had to run around this room, which I still have to do. Yay! I let it run. For finally, I let it run. It's on the artist formerly known as Godless Sewing. That it's on that channel, and it's like a good solid 3. However long the song is, that's how long my intro is.
Yeah, I just never saw that, like those last clips that you were showing.
It's detailed.
Mm.
How is your Sunday going?
It's going good. Still flipping out my stuff.
You didn't hear my intro. I was like, if you're having a bad day, my so-called life is here for you. Go back and watch that on the replay.
I will.
And if that's not shocking, if that is not shocking, I have something that I think is gonna shock you. And from now on, let me put my glasses on. From now on, and you know it's so funny. And never mind. You know, I never liked the name Bill, but when it fits, my new name is Bill Blocks.
You did so good. Do you know what that's called? There's actually a block that
Bill
it's
Blocks.
no, it's called the broken dish.
So fitting. I'm putting this. This is gonna be the patch on the back of my my jacket. If you go to Las Vegas, I will be wearing the broken dish. Hold on, let me turn my keyboard back on for a second. Hold on. My so-called life has some questions to the congregation. I have some questions. I have some questions. I have a bunch of questions. I'm kind of stumped.
You're stumped.
Oh, Alibaba, great to see you. Great.
Hi, Ollie. You're
And
hilarious.
everybody, I'm just playing with my keyboard. I'm trying to trip the breaker. I don't know what keeps on tripping the breaker over there, but we're gonna figure it out. Bill Blocks, let's add that to the name.
Oh, let me get my paper out. Hold on, where is it?
That's my new
It's
punk.
in front of me.
The name of my punk band is The Broken Dishes.
Mm.
You know what? I just started sewing because in true Forrest Gump style, I literally was like triangle, and I played with it a little bit. I was like, hey, I like it.
I almost called you Billy Block, and then Shalom just said it. So
Bill
I'm a Billy
Blocks.
Block.
Should I go this way? This way? Well, it looks the same no matter.
Well, do you want? Oh, I wonder if there's a meaning if the darker fabric's on the left hand.
Okay, but I will tell you, I'm kind of stumped. I am stumped because should I just sew it on my jacket and like slow stitch around the edges? Should I make a border? Should I because I'm in, put me in, coach. I'm full quilter. You should have seen me last night. I was like, after I made this, I was like, okay, you have to stop. Because
And
I
look,
was gonna keep going and going and going.
and
But I just,
I'm really proud about how it's ironed.
oh, that thing's flat.
I could tell how flat it is.
Oh, that thing,
Oh, yes, I don't even want to know how long you were actually ironing it for.
Tweed can take it as professional. Let me put on my Professor Tweed glasses.
Mhm.
Tweed can take a bit of a pounding with not a really hot iron. You know, it can't be like lava, but it can be hot.
Yeah.
And denim is literally you can have a lava hot iron and just go over it.
Okay.
Yay! Hello, Judy. Great to see you. Welcome, everybody. Welcome.
Judy.
We're having a great time here on Sunday. I'm have my Sunday is being a Sunday like everybody else, so I figured I'd turn on the keyboard and enjoy.
Ollie, I like that. Yeah, blanket stitch and then applique.
No border. Okay.
No border. Mm-mm.
Okay. So I'll just put it straight on the jacket.
Straight on the jacket.
You know what inspired this was I saw somebody at a road to California kind of with a jacket like that, and I was like, I like that. I could do that.
It looks a lot like my friendship block
And then I had biscuits and gravy.
on a broken dish.
Oh, okay. Very good question. Thank you, Janet. Thank you. I'm all over the place today because I'm all excited. Let me go grab my jacket.
Oh, yes. Okay. Okay. I had to think about what jacket you were wearing.
I have ideas. I have ideas for the bottom. I purchased a lot of denim. And last year, if I saw a denim jacket that even fit me in any way, shape, or form, I would grab it. So this is something that I haven't worked on. And one of the reasons that I am still on my no buy, February 16th here in but anyways, I'll pat myself on the back later. But this
Oh, you're on the side. Good job.
I watch a lot of YouTube, and lately I've been completely tuned out, and I've been watching a lot of Johnny Carson. And Jonathan Winters, excuse me, walks out wearing this coat. And I'm watching it, and I'm like, that coat looks so familiar. And I go over to my closet because I walk like this. I go over to my closet, and I'm like, oh, I literally have the exact same coat that I saw a comedian, and he was on there like in the 80s. And I'm sure this coat is from that era. But this is what I'm gonna wear to Vegas when I go to the quilt show. But one of the reasons that I like large jackets is because I consider this like a blank canvas.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, if you see behind me, I love making all kinds of designs and battle vests and all kinds of fun stuff. So, poor guy. My poor computer from 2014, 2015.
Oh, is it acting up again?
Yes, I get it going and then it's not going. It's, it's dated.
It's because you put the keyboard on. It doesn't like it. It's trying to tell you.
Good times. Good times. So, long story short, is that block tweed breaking all the quilting rules? Bill Block, absolutely. I'm breaking the rules out the gate. This is pirate sewing 100%. No, but I'm yes, it's tweed. So no border, put it straight on the jacket and then just sew it on.
Yeah. Or like tack it on and then use your stitching.
I hand sew all my patches. I'm a bit of a purist.
Yeah. Well, I would just tack it on just to make sure it stays straight. That's what I noticed with mine. I stretched it by accident. So yeah.
I'm taking all advice. I am sitting at my desk humbly taking all advice right now.
Because you can always unpick all the stitches that you just do long, like a 3 or 4. Yeah.
You should do one for the yoke.
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
Pull them out.
I'm going to go quilting crazy after this stream is over because there was a patch on the back of this. I bought this coach just because of a patch because I wanted to put it on something else. It was actually a patch they really don't sell anymore. So I'm going to cover this up with another quilting block. I'm just going to measure the distance of this and just make a block.
Yeah. Like flying geese.
I am officially Harry Potter. No, I'm Harry Potter, and you're like, welcome to quilting school. We're all wearing cloaks. Hold on, let me put my glasses on. Hold on. First day at school. First day. I know you're thinking, one block, this kid thinks he's a pro. One block. First day at a jump school. This guy thinks he fought the whole war.
We're here to help you. Look at all these quilting friends in here. We're here to help you.
And you know what? People are going to walk up to me. They're going to be like, sir, That's not even. And I'll be like, neither am I. Welcome to the house of sewing.
I don't know anything that's perfect. Oh my word.
I'm in love. So Quilting and I are officially getting married. Respect my life choices.
Oh,
A week from now, I'm going to come with a 10-foot. Look, I'm a quilter. Oh, I can't wait. I cannot wait.
you know, if you ever get to Bargello status, then we'll have a conversation.
I'm telling you, Bargello sounds like something that you order in a French restaurant. Bargello sounds like that one friend you call because you know they're going to help you push you over the fence or something. Bargello sounds like something you order at a donut shop. Hey, can I get 2 coffees and 2 Bargellos, please? Thank you. I will never. Bargello sound. It sounds like a wax you put on your car to make it extra shiny.
Oh, I can't handle you.
Oh,
Oh, that's good. You're amazing.
Yay! Hello, Laura. Hello. Great to see you, Joyce. Yay! Hello, everybody. I have officially jumped in the pool. Hold on. Let me show my one block because I'm
Guys.
officially a pro now.
You guys, look at this block.
One block.
He's a one block
Ooh.
wonder.
Broken dish.
I just came. Hey, hold on. There's no quilt police here, but can you turn around so I can see the back of it?
No way. No way. I don't show what brand of underwear I'm wearing. I'm conservative. Sorry. I don't even show ankle around here. Long sleeves. I'm Prudence good wife. One block. Bill block. No. Nope.
Hmm.
Absolutely. It's like crap. You know what it is? It's because I've made 2 coats and a pair of pants. So I'm like, let me just see what happens.
Oh, my face hurts already.
Oh,
You're good.
I'm bringing it tonight. I've had a terrible day, so I'm bringing it. No, not in that. Nope. We're not going in that direction. And not in
No.
it wasn't a terrible, it wasn't bad in any other way than just,
Yeah.
I need to move out to the country.
Mm.
Me and my cowboy hat and my Highland cow that I eventually will be taking care of because nobody else will be.
Yes.
It'll be funny at first, but I'll be the only one putting the bow on its head after a while. I'll be the only one. It'll be me and Lucy May out in the snow. Got to walk the cow. Hey, Mona. Hello. I told you I'm bringing it on Sunday. It's the power hour on Sunday.
You guys, he wants an ostrich, y'all.
Thank you.
Did you tell everybody about your ostrich?
No, I do want an ostrich. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I do want an ostrich. I want something that's now I know it's illegal to own a shoe bill stork.
You guys, I had to talk him off the ledge with that one. He really thought you should see how ugly this bird is, and that bird can be as tall as us.
I want one so bad. I'd be walking around like someone would come to my house. They'd see my stork and they would just start running.
And I finally had to break it to him. You can't take them out. They have to live there. Oh, it's okay. You can adopt one. I'm pretty sure they have adopting papers, just like they do with any other animal or star in the universe. You can adopt one.
Hello, everybody. It's great to see everybody. If I missed your comment, I apologize. Let's see. I'll go back. I know someone with ostriches. My job is on the very far outskirts of town, and so there's all kinds of animals and all kinds of crazy stuff. I kind of want an ostrich. I know it sounds completely bonkers, but I kind of want an ostrich.
What about an emu? They're
sure. Sure. I thought they were the same. Well, no, they're
not as
people in Australia are laughing at the way we say emu.
Oh, how do they say it?
I can't say it.
So
Phonetically, I don't have that. My tongue does not go in that direction.
but emus they're more friendlier than ostriches are. They'll let you
Oh,
pet them.
ostriches are crazy. I'll be the ostrich tamer. Oh no, is that on the list? Gosh, Shalom over here with common sense. Is that off the list?
No, it's not off the list. You're going to be an ostrich tamer, and we'll make you scrambled eggs with their eggs.
Can't be any different than I've had ostrich before. It was really weird at the festival. Like I went to a festival one time and it was just weird. It was just weird. Still to this day, I have mixed emotions about that festival.
Yeah, they weren't doing it right.
So no border. I'm gonna make a bottom panel for the jacket as well. No border for that as well.
No.
I have to dig through my pouches because I think I still have some My So-Called Life patches I might put on there.
Oh, that'd be great.
But we'll see. I'm
Yeah.
gonna go, I'm gonna go all artsy fartsy on it.
You need to get a patch with one of those shoebill dinosaurs.
I wish that existed. I
Mm.
wish said thing was there and was real. That's why I need a patch machine. I'll make one with the shoe bill.
Yeah.
Oh, poor guy. Is my computer really almost like 11 years old?
Yes. I like Judy's comment. You don't want an ostrich, just like having a crazy wife.
There's okay. No, it's Sunday. There's like 15 things I'm not gonna say.
Oh, you're gonna be nice with that comment. Okay.
I'm gonna look and cut fabric.
Yeah.
I've been doing a lot of that lately. Now that I'm a quilter. Pro over here holding me.
Hey, do you know
Holler.
you did really good with the with your square? Because apparently, you have that one block, that one square where you're cutting.
Bill block. Just one block.
Just one block.
You can do magic with triangles.
Oh, you did
I
really
told you, I was sitting there like this yesterday when we were streaming. I was looking at the quilt behind you and I was like, well, I'm just gonna start.
So, oh yeah, your inspiration came from that's broken dishes.
I went full you think I'm joking. I was like, I'm just gonna start sewing and see what happened.
Well, I'm glad that you made that. You did really well with that. And eventually no one will ever see the back of it.
No. Because I'm gonna put it on the jacket and it will never be spoken of again.
Never spoken of again.
When I sell it at the great auction, like they did with Elvis's stuff and Sammy Davis Jr. stuff and Frank Sinatra stuff, if you want to cut open my patch, go right ahead.
Yeah.
I'll write messages and like, if you're looking in this, you bought this.
A message in a bottle, kind of.
Nike does that in a weird way with certain types of shoes.
They do?
Yeah, you can rip off the swoosh and there's a swoosh underneath.
Oh.
Seriously, once an ostrich doesn't like you, they stay away. I know horses like that. Man, you guys are really trying to talk me out of that owning a dinosaur, huh? I want to own a dinosaur.
Well,
Just
then
besides this computer in this room. Oh, excuse me.
maybe we'll start with the emu and work your way up.
Can you legally own one in the United States of America?
An emu?
Can you own an emu in the
Yes.
United States of America?
Sorry, I don't have an answer for that.
All right, I got you.
Well, she isn't the end all be all. I wonder, would I need a dinosaur license? I have really weird kind of like giant, I can't remember what they are. We call them elephant ears. But I have like giant plants on the side of my house. And they're on the way side by the meter, so they have no natural predator. Those things are humongous, but they look prehistoric. So I'll take that and I'll plant it all around my shoebill stork. And we will ride happily off into the sunset. I've been actually somewhat productive today. Awesome, Pam. Awesome. Do you know I'm on complete and utter reverse schedule? So I am like, this is my morning right now. Good morning to everybody.
All right, I have your answer.
Okay.
You cannot legally own one in California.
Yay.
So you don't have to move out of California. But you can own them in the United States. There's certain states that will allow you to own them.
So
Louisiana is one of them.
you
But
know what? I'm just gonna move to Nevada and open up my sewing machine. I also have every camera inception from the Kodak A. So my sewing machine and camera museum.
you can own an emu in Nevada. There you
But
go.
you can't own a tiger.
Oh, I'm sorry. No.
I have elephant ears here, but stunted from the cold. You know, it's the strangest thing. When we finally, when we sold my grandmother's house, I was like, what are we gonna do with these plants? And my mom was like, just cut one. And I
Mhm.
cut an ear and I put it in the side of my house, and that thing is huge.
They're prolific.
It's a bush. It's huge. And it's like way on the side of the house where no one goes, so it's humongous. Yes, where I live, you need a license for anything, and I consider these birds dinosaurs, and so I'm calling it a dinosaur license. I know they're not really dinosaurs. So no border. I need to be talked through this.
No border.
This is
No.
my first time round in third.
That is amazing. You did such a great job.
Thank you.
I mean, look at how Christo's corn. Like,
Oh, I could fight somebody with these corners. They're so crispy.
it can almost stand up on its own. Like,
Oh, here's your email. Oh, I'm loving this.
I'll get you a stuffy. I'll get you a stuffed animal ostrich, so you'll have one.
This is the prairie dog all over again. My whole life, I wanted a prairie dog, and then I found out how illegal they are to own them. And Meerkat Mountain didn't cure me. I wanted to own one. The show didn't do any justice. And then I went to the zoo when Isaiah was younger, and I bought him one. And then when he grew out of it, I kindly took my prairie dog, and my prairie dog now guards the laundry. Oh.
So where does it live now? In the rafters?
No, it's literally looks at me every time I do my laundry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you
It
give it a
guards
name?
the laundry. It's the
I'm going to ask this question. Did you give it a name?
No. Prairie dog? Nope. I almost said something. Nope. We can't say those initials. We almost had to put the counter back.
Oh, I got
We
you.
almost had to put the
I
counter
got
back.
you. No,
Oh, not even prairie dogs are safe. Not even prairie dogs are safe.
that was good.
Whoa. That is some Mission Impossible. Like, whew, I caught myself right before I fell. Oh, no, I love prairie dogs. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. He is usable interfacing on the back.
Yeah. Remember how I did mine and I flipped it? Do you have some fusible interfacing? It's like what I'm doing right now.
I have a ton of patch interfacing. Is that the same thing?
I don't know.
I have really thin stuff. I have breakaway stuff. I have the paper that tears.
No. Well,
Thank you, Tammy. You
I'm
can
gonna
own a
say
prairie
no.
dog here. It's because when you go to the LA Zoo, I don't know. They have never changed the LA Zoo because I see footage from the 70s and it's the same layout. I'm not even joking. The prairie dogs, flamenco, all the fun is in the front. There's an alligator that just sits there all depressed, like, why am I in LA? with sunglasses on. But the prairie dogs, they're show animals. They know they're in the zoo. They stand in unison. They do the Macarena and then they go back in the hole.
Every time that the commercial comes up or something from National Geographic comes up with prairie dogs, I'm on it. I love it. They're
So you
cute.
go to Highland, you see a cow, and I have a list of things that I want that are probably illegal and should be left alone in the wild.
We'll figure it out since you're going to take care of Lucy May for me.
Yeah, because it's yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? When I was younger, we got a dog, and I'll never forget. My dad was like, "No, because I'm gonna be the one that walks this dog. I'm gonna be the one," and he was,
Yeah.
because the dog lived to be 19, and he lived with them. So I already know it's gonna be me. I'm gonna be 53 walking a Highland cow with a loose rope, because that thing will drag me if I get a good grip.
Just, I might surprise you.
Prairie dog named Spot Rex or Rover. I don't think it's the same thing. I feel horrible for caged animals. So
Yeah.
when my son was younger, we would go to the zoo all the time. And as a parent, you literally run out of things to do. And if you don't, then you're not trying hard enough. Because I was tired of going to the Jumpy House, tired of going to Chuck E. We went to Chuck E. Cheese so many times. I could smell their pizza just saying the word.
Mm.
But we started going to the zoo to the point where I was getting emails every time an animal had a baby.
Did you have like a annual pass?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah.
did.
I miss the zoo. And then my son watched Blackfish, walked up to me and was like, I never want to go to a zoo or SeaWorld again. And I'm not kidding you. And he told me he was young. He was like 9 or 10. And I was like, we went every year on his birthday. And where I live, hey Nancy, hello.
Hi, Nancy.
My son's birthday is in August, and that's always the hottest time of year. And in a weird way, every time we would go, it'd always be the hottest day in Southern California. Every time. Because it would be around his birthday.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna go to the zoo by myself. I'm gonna get a bag of popcorn. I'm gonna put my gold sneakers on with my Wayne Gretzky's jersey and go.
Oh, you'll have so much fun.
I'll blend in. No one would even flinch. No one would even say a word to me. If it was a sunny day, though, see, the thing is, those gold shoes, they reflect. So when you're walking, they're way shinier than you think they. Oh, happy Sunday to everybody!
Yes. Hi, Nancy.
Absolutely, the city guy walking his cow again. Absolutely, I'll be. Oh, you know what's so funny? We used to go to Mojave a lot when I was a kid. What's that?
It's Lucy. It's not a cow. It's Lucy.
When great to see you, Nancy. Hello.
Right, sorry.
When I was Alexa
Oh no,
Thank you.
SpaghettiOs, 6:30.
on the dot.
Oh,
Well, it's 6:31. She's a minute late, actually.
oh, she's not doing her due diligence.
When I was a kid, we'd go to Mojave all the time,
Mm-hmm.
and the Mojave Valley has a massive gorge. If you ever get bored, look up Calico, the cowboy town. We used to go there all the time. And there was this lady where I'm not kidding. She probably lived her whole life. But she would call us Flatlanders. And she would yell at anybody that had an RV or a motorcycle. And she'd be like, "You're not from here, you Flatlanders." And so now, and me and a group of people, we call ourselves the Flatlanders. I don't know why I have the Golden Girls theme song just and with a card attached. Thank you for being a friend.
Gold. It connected. Gold shoes, Golden Girls. It was a connection.
I've been watching a lot of YouTube. I
Yeah.
have. Now that I'm a professional quilter, I need quality stuff to watch.
Not. So when you
I'm a
start
noob. I know I'm a noob. I know I'm literally proby. I don't even have a name tag. It just says probational officer.
when you start watching all the Netflix shows and BBC, then we can have a conversation.
I have a Penelope Keith channel connected to my channel because I made one because I love Penelope Keith.
Yeah.
So I'm halfway there. I'm halfway there.
So quilters out in the YouTube land, whatever show that you really like to watch, just go ahead and drop that. Let William know so that he can pick up those little habits and watch those shows with you.
So I have so many questions. What's like a big note? Like, I kind of don't want to ask because I'm outside the box.
Okay.
I'm outside the box. What is no for quilts?
Yes. Yes, Ollie.
I can see this count now. Welcome to Boba. Oh, little Lucy painted on a twin. Aww. And me walking it, singing the Golden Girls theme song.
And you go, thank you for being.
These are the Rocky Flatlanders.
You can sing the Golden Girls song to her.
Thank you for being a friend.
All right. Sorry. What was your question that you wanted to ask? Maybe not ask, but ask.
I can't remember. I knew someone that would obsessively watch this show to the point where it reminds me of walking in their house, NCIS. And I asked them because they were in the Navy most of their adult life. I asked them, is this show real? Is it like what really happened? And he said, no. And I said, why are you watching it? True story. And he obsessively watched the show. And I asked him one day, you were in the Navy. Is this real? No. I was painted gold.
Ollie, I need to give you points. Ollie, I am giving you points. I don't know what you're going to win, but we need to give you some points. That is like, we're up to 20,000 points. I am loving you right now. Like you and I are on the same team. Well, I don't know. We're on the same team right now. Ollie.
If you ever threw a party. You know, people have mixed emotions about MASH because for a certain age, that was official time to go to bed. As an adult, I have come to love this show. If you can get past the theme song, because it does remind me of my parents being like, go to bed. If you heard MASH, it was time to go to bed. Because MASH came on late. Well, I'm talking about elementary school days.
Yeah.
See, this, and you know, I was watching your stream earlier. I need to put my glasses on. First of all, Mona and I were ditching together because I was watching your stream.
Yeah.
Mona, and I love this quote. In my opinion, rules in quilting are made to be broken because I'm sitting in a room of scraps. Yeah. I could go crazy making a quilt, and it's a way for me to rescue a lot of my stuff.
I mean, there is no rules to quilting. It's whatever, you know. It's
I like
thing.
I like your style, Mona. I like your style.
Yeah,
I had to put my glasses on for that one. That was so bright, I had to put my glasses back on.
I love Mona. She's amazing.
I loved Gilligan's Island too. You know, I am of that age where all the shows from the 1970s were in syndication when I was a kid. So I watched a lot of them over and over. And Gilligan's Island is on TV somewhere right now. Right now.
Yeah.
Love Tracker.
Wow.
Absolutely. I love that. You know, it's so cheesy. And I get this from the Pirates of the Caribbean movie, but rules are guidelines.
Yes.
They are guidelines. That's why I constantly say I'm a pirate. I'm literally thinking of myself on Johnny Depp's ship. SWAT and Emergency, and which one was the one with the two LAPD cops? Reminds me of my mother. My mom was obsessed with Chips, SWAT, Emergency. What's the other one? I have a picture with some of the people that were in the show when I was like 2.
You were hobnobbing.
What's that?
You were hobnobbing it. You were like rubbing elbows with those people.
My mom was like, I'm in love with you. Hold my child.
Hold my baby. If he cries, just let him cry. I just need a picture with you.
I'm gonna find those pictures. They're all over the place. The one that I love. Okay, I love the original Batman. The original Isaiah. Oh, even when my son was younger, we watched the movie over and over, and it was 1950s and 60s Los Angeles. Yay! Hello, Joyce. Yay! Don't talk about Quilt Club.
Oh,
Maybe
it's
should have
like
written
Fight
something
Club, Quilt
right.
Club. Is that where we're going?
Been broken. Rita, I absolutely loved your quilt. You inspired me. I have a bunch of scraps. I could make something that just doesn't match at all. I
Isn't
have
it?
so many ideas.
Yeah, she did a wonderful job with that quilt.
You know what? Because I'm in my year of no buy and tuning out, I still watch Beverly Hillbillies. I've been watching Mr. Ed and taking notes. Because as a kid, I loved Mr. Ed. I watched a lot of like when Nickelodeon switched their programming, when they literally dedicated a channel to just older, shows from the 1950s, like Our Mrs. Brooks, all kinds of stuff. I completely forgot what I was gonna say.
Can't help you. I don't know.
I'm like trying to thank you for being a friend. Long story short, I still watch all of this in my year of being tuned out. I totally had a do. We're sorry. My so-called life will be as having a 30-second delay. Is there anything that you watched from back in the day?
I watch a lot of things from back in the day. I watched the Andy Griffin Show.
No, I laughed. No, because that's on obsessively at
Yeah.
my job.
Well, it's always somewhere in the house. Somebody's watching it.
That is so funny. Is
But
that because it was filmed?
cartoons from the 80s too.
Do
Like,
people show? Did they show it a lot where you live because it was filmed there?
I don't know.
Because anything that has to do with Hollywood, we literally have this weird public access channel that
Yeah.
shows all the old school stuff. That it's like a wannabe AMC. I was just sewing one scrap quilt tonight. Oh wow, I'm going block crazy. So, Cheers. I had a weird relationship with Cheers. I did. I didn't understand it until I was older. Did you ever watch Frasier?
Yeah. Because it came on after a show and my mom would watch it.
I knew somebody that just absolutely loved Frasier, so I watched it more as an adult and I got into it. And then I got into Cheers, but it's not for kids. I was a kid when Cheers came on.
Yeah.
I know this is controversial. I know. I've only seen one episode of Friends. And it's whatever episode came on after the Super Bowl. Whatever year NBC had the Super Bowl. I never watched Friends. I loved Little House on the Prairie. I call my early slow stitch my Laurel Angle stitch. Because I would put it in a hoop and I would literally just teach myself how to do it not sloppy, and it came out sloppy every time. I loved Frasier. I absolutely loved Frasier. I always thought Andy Griffin was hokey. Loved Dragnet and Hawaii Five-0. I listened to a lot of 1950s radio, and Dragnet started on the radio with the same people, with the same actors. So it's weird because you hear their voice and you're like, man, they played this role for like 30 years.
So I'm going to assume that The Office, you never watched that either.
The American version, not one episode. I dated someone in my early 20s who had the British version on DVD.
Yeah,
So
I watched both of them.
I've seen every episode of the British version. Wi-Fi always hit the right side. Absolutely. I can take or leave. Cheers, Kilroy. Great to see you, by the way. Great to see you.
Hey, Kilroy.
It's weird. I'm like that. There's certain shows that people absolutely praise and they hate, and I either love it or hate it. It's really weird. It's really weird. Rockford was great. I'm just now getting into some of these. I Dream of Jeannie was another weird show. Weird show. That show reminds me of being a child because it was always on television. I've seen every episode of Friends more than once. I think they quote them a lot. I'm like that with a lot of shows. I quote Stargate.
Mm.
I quote Babylon 5, Star Trek all the time.
I was listening to Stargate this today.
You were watching Stargate today?
Yeah.
Which one?
I don't know. I was listening to it. I could hear it. Like my people were watching it.
Oh man. Do they still show it on TV over there? Or were you watching it on DVD? I'm so curious.
It was TV.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Not around here. When I lived in Portland, they showed it on TV. For some reason, they really wouldn't show it on TV around here. Maybe we weren't their market.
Maybe. Interesting.
Dukes of Hazzard.
That's where Flash comes from. Oh. I'm one of those people where I'm like, entertain me. In this room, I am looking at every DVD I ever wanted to own. I bought the entire series of Night Court. And They just remade that too. Like, aren't they?
Oh, the remake was terrible.
Yeah. I never watched it.
Joyful Joy told me like 2 years ago to not watch it. And like 6 or 7 months, I watched a couple episodes and it was terrible. It was terrible. And I think it's because this same thing happened to me with Picard. You have this ideal in your head of what the show is, what it was, and then they come back and it's not, and it's not. My dad made me sick of Star Trek. It was we had weird family traditions. So every week we'd watch Star Trek. And then it turned into Raw. We'd watch wrestling every week and Star Trek, and then we'd watch Star Trek, Ally McBeal, and wrestling every week. Every week.
Yeah, we watched wrestling every Monday. My dad was really into that.
I was really into it. I think my parents just did it as a family thing. I watched it. I was into it from the time I was a little kid.
I'm surprised that my daughter didn't want to go to Monday Night Raw this year. Like we go every year. We go to some wrestling event.
I love that. I miss going to house shows. Do you know? So Terry, I have seen the last episode, but it'd been a while. I watched the last episode of Night Court. I literally cried. I was like, this is way sadder than I remember.
Yes.
I grew up where my parents, like, we'd watch Nova together every week on PBS.
Oh, yeah.
Every week.
About that.
Every week. I remember the opening from the late 80s, the early 90s.
Yeah. I watch a lot of PBS channels, like the shows on PBS and stuff.
One of the reasons I always say the late 80s is because I'll look up something and I'm like, oh, that's from the 90s. And it's like 1989 or like, and I'm like, wow, I guess I was there.
Yes.
Like, I remember watching every single episode of Alf, and I had no idea it was over by the time the 90s were around.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember watching every single episode. We would sit down at dinner, and then Star Trek went on TV. I got sick of Captain Kirk falling in love with... That is a literal thing, so Terry. That is like literally like you're called a Captain Kirk if you're outgoing.
Right. Did you watch that like dinosaur show? Like when the baby would say "not the mama" a million times.
Again, the last episode made me cry. Dinosaurs was the greatest show. Now I have the theme song in my head. Dun 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 dun. Dun. I loved that show. I absolutely love dinosaurs. And they, there's a few shows like Alf, Dinosaurs. It was geared towards kids, and they had very adult endings. I remember, I'm like, I am 9 years old. Why do I have these feelings? Like, this show just literally grabbed my heart out. Because the dinosaurs went extinct. So in the last episode, the Pangea news was like, the meteors are coming, and they're like, oh, we'll all be okay. And they're not going to be okay. I actually have a Rocky Horror Picture Show patch that I wear of Tim Curry.
Never watched it.
Are you serious?
Never watched it.
When I lived in Portland, I knew they were playing in the theater when I'd see all the people walking by dressed up. Captain Kirk wanted it to be an intergalactic space stud. That's a thing. That is a real, literal thing. And Riker, too. If you're into Next Generation, Riker picked that mantle up and ran with it. Kirk was a horn dog. I love that. I'm obsessed with Hitchcock. I have a bunch of his movies. Foreign Correspondent is one of the best movies ever made. And fun fact, it's he actually crashed a plane and it was one shot. So if you watch the movie, it's a really good movie. And I won't give any more away.
That freaked me out when I was little.
Same. The music too.
Yeah.
But here they have marathons that go on, all the time. They're like, oh, it's Labor Day. Put on. So I've seen it a gajillion times.
Yeah, I'm okay with it now, but it's just when I was little. Oof.
Absolutely. I rock a Rocky Horror Picture Show patch. Yes, and I saw John Lord Kent on a talk show recently. He said the last episode wasn't supposed to make you feel like it was the end, more like to be continued. It was still sad, no matter. I'm telling you, Terry, the last episode of Night Court of that, like their first run, I was in this room because I watched every episode as a kid. That was my show. It came on every night at 7:30 here in California. I can hear the don't. I loved that song. Right? I guess I hadn't paid attention. I was in like, I don't remember this. Absolutely. Yep, Riker was the Next Generation horn dog. Riker never struck out. Still, that movie scared me.
No, I still remember watching it for the first time. Nope.
That and Psycho. There's a few Hitchcocks where, like, when I was a kid, it scared me. Like, legitimately scared me. Absolutely. I love Harry Anderson, too. I absolutely loved that show. It's weird. I was drawn to certain shows as a kid, and the only thing I don't own is Golden Girls.
What?
They want outrageous prices. Yeah. They'll stick you for nostalgia. I'm waiting for Deep Space Nine to come down from its cloud. Like, they wanted 120, and then now it's $100 at the store because I'm tactile. I want to be able to walk up and grab it,
Mm-hmm.
And I am paying attention. In 7 minutes, we will be jumping over to Tammy's channel because it is Sunday Fun Day here in the House of Sowen, and I'm the relief pitcher. Or no, I'm second shift. Hockey, I'm second shift. Put me in, coach.
We're going hockey. Okay.
We should call it Hat Trick Sunday. Just saying.
You and I, I think Tammy would go along with that.
Triple play is amazing as well.
We need to coin it another way.
Plays. I watch that now. I watch Peyton Place now. Watch, I said it a few times. It's gonna pop up when I'm scrolling through my phone.
Yeah.
I gotta run and supervise child labor, friends. Thank you so much for hanging out, Shalom. Thank you so much.
Bye, Shalom.
See you tomorrow. I remember the song the kids were singing on the playground. And the birds, creepy. Children of the Corn,
Oh,
Pet Cemetery. Those movies scared me too as a kid. Even the second one, the second Children of the Corn, when you know it's hokey, it still scared me. Absolutely, Shalom. Thank you so much for stopping by. So, this is the beginning. Bill Blocks and his sharp edges. Look at that. Huh, huh, huh. Look how sharp that is.
beautiful.
Broken dish.
For the win.
Hey, I started off with the broken dish. It's
That's
only
all
up
right.
from here. It's only onwards and upward from here on out.
Right, I just put Tammy's chat link in the chat for y'all.
Yay. Yay.
I'm getting better. It should go right to the video this time.
We hope for the best. Just put it out there and hope for the best.
It all works.
I didn't watch Children of the Corn. I freaked out about it. When I was a kid, it scared me. There was a lot of like Stephen King. I read a lot of Stephen King, and the movies just utterly and completely freaked me out as a kid. It was always the music in the dark and the fog.
Yeah.
Never wanted to live in Maine until I went there and saw it was beautiful. The Exorcist. I could go on for 45 minutes about that movie. Do you know when this movie came out, there was a saying like, literally this movie filled churches. When this movie came out, all of a sudden you had to buy tickets to get into a church. All of a sudden, because so people were like, this movie changed. This movie scared people. This movie legitimately scared people. The Exorcist is amazing. And now in certain movies, I'm bad because I'll start laughing. Like in Blair Witch, I'm surprised they didn't kick me out. I didn't like the whole time. People are like, they're jumping. I'm looking around the crowd like, what are you flinching at? This is somebody with a high C camera breathing heavy. I was laughing the entire time. You didn't lose any of the points in your block. Thank you, Terry. Broken dish on my lifetime of broken dish on my so-called life. Oh, I love scary movies. Absolutely. But Blair Witch was one of those things where I was kind of laughing in that movie. I was growing when the Children of the Corn came out. I couldn't watch it. Do you know what scared me? And everyone's gonna laugh. Freddy Krueger. The first one. When it was Freddy 75.
Yeah, and Freddy Krueger was based off a town in upstate New York.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
No scary movies anymore for me. I can't. When I was younger, I wasn't not bothered. I'm the same way. I talk so tough, but when I'm alone, like I can't watch scary movies. Like a branch will hit the window and I'm like, intruder.
Oh.
Let me check and see, because Tammy does go on early sometimes, like I do. Oh, I should just do this. There we go.
She's not on yet.
Okay. Tammy, you are so organized. I don't know if you'll see this or not, but you are so organized. Good gravy. I just went on her channel. Good grief. I am literally the Mad Hatter. And she is so organized. I'm walking around with my watch. There's no time. Absolutely, Joyce.
I mean, you did really well with the thumbnails this weekend. You had them up and going.
I'm thinking forward. I might do this week's because I do the same time every,
Yeah.
I was 1 week before graduation from Navy boot camp. We went and see American Werewolf in London. Came out of the theater and it was foggy. You know what's so funny? That movie kind of still is scary if you really think about it. Like the original is scary. Nightmare 2 scary. Love it.
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street. I guess I was that right age. It destroyed me. I was a little kid. I was up drinking coffee. Like, nope, I'm not letting Freddy get me.
No.
The original Halloween was scary too. It's so sad what they did with them though. Oh, Tammy live? She's got to be live.
Nope. No. It's still saying 2 minutes to go.
Okay, I am in her chat now. Awesome.
No, I have it going. Yeah.
Absolutely. She is organized. And see, that's the thing. I say this all the time. I absolutely loved watching The Walking Dead. I loved that show.
Mhm.
Every Sunday, I would have a nightmare that it was the end.
No.
Every Sunday. Every Sunday. I quit watching it. I sincerely quit watching it because every Sunday, well, after Glenn disappeared, I left. But,
Mhm.
you know. And if something in real life is affecting your life like that, you know, you have to be the adult and be like, maybe I should stop watching. Every Sunday, I'd have just these horrific nightmares. I had a dream that me and Carol were going through my old high school looking for food from the show. And I'm like, okay, I got to stop watching this show.
You're dreaming with the characters.
Freud would have a field day with my dream.
Oh, she's on.
All right. I hope everybody has a great Sunday. Go jump over to Tammy's channel. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are absolutely amazing. I am officially in my Bill Block era. I want to thank everybody. You guys make this channel what it is. So I will see everybody tomorrow night.
All right. Good night, y'all.
Like I always say, reinforce your seams, be yourself, and I will definitely